Welcome. We are starting the Human Services Committee meeting. The date is Monday, November 4th. And we'll roll call in. I guess how should we roll call in first or deal with the remote roll call first? Okay, so we'll roll call in first.
Councilmember Harris.
Present.
Councilmember Burns.
Here.
Councilmember Harris.
Here.
Councilmember Reed.
Here, and I'm participating virtually for this meeting as I had work outside of the jurisdiction.
And Councilmember Rivera.
Here, and I'm participating remotely. I have a terrible cold.
All right. Thank you.
Feel better?
Oh, yeah. Yes, feel better.
And then, so we'll roll call in and then I'll acknowledge a motion then to, what will we call this? To allow the two members to participate remotely?
Second.
And if you can move it and
I
then,
thought you moved it. I'm sorry.
So I move to allow remote participation.
Second.
all right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any nays, any abstentions? Okay, that passes. So next up, we have approval of the regular minutes meeting from October 7th.
I will move approval of the minutes from October 7th.
Second.
Director Ogbol, did you have comments?
Yes, there is an error to the minutes that is presented in front of you. We do have two council members who weren't at the last meeting who were included as present.
Okay.
So we need to make that correction.
Do we need another motion or can we just,
I think we can just, if staff has already made that, we just move the minutes that are correct.
The correction has not been made in the minutes.
okay, if somebody can then move that correction. And
I'll
then,
move the correction to strike the names of the two council members who were not present at the last meeting.
Second.
all right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any nays, any abstentions? Okay, and then that's just the amendment. Now we need to approve the minutes
Yes.
as amended, all right?
All right. Councilmember Harris.
Aye.
Councilmember Burns.
Aye.
Councilmember Herrick Harris.
Aye.
Councilmember Reed.
Aye.
Councilmember Revelle.
Aye.
All right, we have approved minutes. Next up, we have public comment. Is there anyone in person or remotely that would like to make a public comment? All right. If someone wants to move the first item for consideration,
I move HS1 2025 Human Services Committee meeting schedule.
Second.
all right, it's been probably moved and seconded, and you want to walk us through this quickly? What's the schedule, Director Ogbo?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same schedule that we've had for many years, the first Monday of every month, where there's a holiday on that first day, first Monday of every month, we have it on the next day. I think the only day that we have where it is on the subsequent day is September of 2025.
Yeah.
I have lights on. Was this for this? No, that was for the minute. Okay. Okay. So if we don't have any further comments, all those in favor?
Aye. Oh, and I think we have to do roll call.
Oh, we want to do
now.
roll, right?
Yeah,
Okay, roll call,
we
sorry.
need to do roll call because we've got people participating remotely. Sorry.
Yep.
Okay. Councilmember Harris.
Aye.
Councilmember Burns.
Aye.
Councilmember Herrick Harris.
Aye.
Councilmember Reed. What did you say?
We couldn't hear you.
Okay. And Councilmember Revelle.
Aye.
All right.
Hold on, so I have a question then for legal. Do we need to go back and do the minutes the same way? Because we just did unanimous consent.
The minutes, you actually did do a roll call.
Maybe for the amendment. I know for something we
One of them we didn't, so, okay.
we might
Yeah.
be good though.
Okay, thank you. I just want to double check.
All right. So if someone could move HS2, please.
I'll move HS2 Ordinance 86-024, amending Title 9, Chapter 4 of the City Code to prohibit declawing of cats.
Second.
All right. It's been properly moved and seconded. And who would like to walk us through this?
Yeah, I
Briefly.
very quickly will. This is, I made this referral. It's co-sponsored by two members, I believe, Councilmember Ravel and Hedekadis. This came from the Illinois Humane Society. Cat declawing is a practice that many of our veterinarian centers do not currently engage in, but there still are some, or at least one here in Evanston that does. Cat declawing is it's inhumane because it removes the first knuckle of the cat. It's not just taking off the fingernail. It is removing the first knuckle of the cat, causes pain for the rest of the cat's life, and is unnecessary for, if you can't have a cat with claws, then you probably just shouldn't have a cat.
All right. Are there any other comments, questions? Okay, let's take a roll call on this then.
Councilmember Harris,
Aye.
Councilmember Burns,
Aye.
Councilmember Harris,
Aye.
Councilmember Reed,
Aye.
Councilmember Ravel.
Aye.
All right. HS2 is approved. That was for action. If someone can move HS3, please.
I'll move HS3 Ordinance 87-024, amending the noise ordinance to prohibit amplified music on the public way.
Second.
Second.
All right, it's been properly moved and seconded by Councilmember Harris. I know there were going to be some changes and amendments to this.
Yeah.
Director Ogbo, you want to walk us through those changes?
Right. When this item was presented in October, the last meeting, there were some modifications that we were instructed to incorporate in the ordinance. When the ordinance was presented, there were pieces of language that we wanted to remove that made it subjective, that will also result in a challenge in enforcement. And also, we made clarification to not include any person or resident, that this is strictly for businesses in the business district. So those corrections have been made and embedded in the ordinance that is in front of you.
All right. Does anybody have any further comments? Councilmember Hedekadis.
Yeah, I'll just make a comment for folks that are looking at the packet. There's two versions of the ordinance. There's the original version that's marked 10/7/2024, and then actually on page 6. So page 6 through 8 has the amended, clarifying that we're talking about downtown business and commercial districts and businesses. So was struck the any mention of persons. So it met my kind of like requirements for changes, and so I'm comfortable with it moving forward.
All right. Any other comments? All right. If you want to do roll call, Director Ogbo. Thank you.
Councilmember Harris,
Aye.
Councilmember Burns,
Aye.
Councilmember Harris,
Aye.
Councilmember Reed, Councilmember Reed,
Aye.
Councilmember Ravel.
Aye.
All right. HS3 is approved. Seeing no more matters before the Human Services Committee, I call this meeting adjourned. We'll start Rules Committee at 5:30.